do you think that one of the reasons the government threatened to go down this route was because of its belief, shared by many, that Channel 4 News has a very left-wing bias to it?
No, I don't. I think it was done for purely political reasons, that they wanted to please a few right-wing MPs, because on the whole, the Tory party didn't support this idea, and there was not general support among Conservative MPs for it. So it was being done for that reason, not because the government didn't like Channel 4 News because it was left-wing. It is not true that Channel 4 News is left-wing. Channel 4 News is regulated very tightly, and no successful complaint has been taken against it ever, as far as I'm aware, proving that it was left-wing in any way. That isn't true. That's just something that people say, but it does not cut the mustard.
That, but of course, Jon Snow, when he was a Channel 4 newsreader, was famously quoted as saying "F the Tories" at Glastonbury Festival. You yourself, when head of Channel 4...
I know people say that, but there was never any actual proof or evidence of that.
Well, I'm not sure he denied it. I mean,
that was ever said on air.
Well, I think you know what he said about you, though, to your face.
Well, I'm not bothered about that. But what we do know was said, Dorothy, when you were head of Channel 4 News, was that Boris Johnson was a known liar. I mean, in your article yesterday in The Guardian about this thing, you started off it by saying one of the most deranged Tory plans of 2022. I mean, you hardly hide your political leanings, and lots of people think that this is just endemic within Channel 4 News.
Well, I am no longer at Channel 4 News and haven't been for several years, and I don't think you know what my political leanings are. I don't even know that I know what my political leanings are. I said that Boris Johnson was a known liar because Boris Johnson is a known liar. That is just a fact. He himself has never denied being a liar. He was sacked from his first job in newspapers for lying in his early 20s and has a long career in lying. In fact, he lost his job because he lied.
I'm loving your impartiality for him there.
Getting back to the privatisation of Channel 4, Dorothy, I mean, does the state really need to own TV stations in this day and age and in a liberal democracy? We associate state-run TV, state-owned TV with authoritarian countries around the world. I mean, why does the state in a liberal democracy need to own TV stations?
The state, by owning public service broadcasting, is protecting it. If Channel 4 was owned by a large international conglomerate, that organisation would pretty soon cut back on expensive news, current affairs and documentaries. What makes us different to the sorts of countries you're speaking about is that we don't just have one state television where what's on it is controlled by the government. We have a system of regulation which prevents the government from controlling the content of Channel 4 and the BBC. In fact, you've just said that the government, many people in the government think it's really left-wing. There's proof that the government doesn't control the media. I think it's really important to have Channel 4 as a competitor to the BBC. I would not like there to be just one public service broadcaster in the BBC, because I think having another one as well holds them to account.